Tonight, I'm Kevin Holmes.
And I'm Jennifer Andrews. You are taking a live look at the current scene now. We have been bringing you breaking updates on this story for hours. It happened around 11 a.m. near Augusta Avenue earlier today. More than 100 people took to the streets to see what happened. City Council and the mayor also left their work session to come and answer their questions.
We have team coverage on this story tonight, working for you to hit every angle. Brandon LaVonia on the scene. He was on the scene earlier today. He tells us what those first moments were like when a crowd began to form. Ashley Lincoln talked with witnesses and has local reaction, also live at the scene. But we begin with Nick Notario, who's live at police headquarters with how city leaders are handling the situation. Nick, what can you tell us?
Well, we're sitting here right here in headquarters at Savannah Chatham Metro Police. We were told the chief was going to be coming out and talk. She has arrived, but we were told she got tied up with something else. As of right now, she has not addressed the media. We heard from a spokesperson earlier today who did tell us that a man was killed in downtown Savannah, but would not say anything else. Now, the mayor did talk to the crowd during the situation, or after the situation, and told them that there was an officer involved situation, and she said that she was upset. She wanted to get to the bottom of this. Now, it was strange because earlier today I was sitting in City Council workshop, and around 11:15, 11:30, people started filing in and out, going into back rooms and meeting and leaving, and then they took everyone out to go into executive session. It was very strange. And then as soon as I got a call what had happened, I went over there, and then we noticed Mayor Edna Jackson as well as other city leaders. And this is some of the sound from Mayor Edna Jackson earlier today addressing the crowd.
When an officer is involved in something, we must call an outside agency, which is the GBI and the alcohol, tobacco, and all those other agencies in, because we want to be independent, the investigation to be independent. So the only thing that I'm going to ask is that you please give us time.
Now, we're still giving them time to answer some questions. As soon as they come out and start to talk to us, we are going to take that news conference live. Hopefully we can dispel some of these rumors, find out exactly what happened this afternoon. So we're going to keep you updated. But for now, we're reporting live from Savannah Chatham Metro Police Headquarters. Nick Notario, WJCL News, working for you.
Hey, Nick, while you're still out there, describe the scene for us. What was the mood like? All right, apparently we don't have him, but we'll get right to Brandon LaVonia, who continues our team coverage for us right now.
Guys, actually the scene was very intense. When I first arrived, there was a lot of cops around. Then you heard a lot of chanting. A very concerned neighborhood right there. Metro Police actually had plenty of blocks blocked off near Augusta Avenue and Cummings Street, and that's where a crowd of neighbors, like I said, began gathering. Now, this is what we know so far. It happened around 11:30 earlier this afternoon near the area of Augusta Road and Cumming. We know one man is dead. The man's body was there for about 3 hours before it was removed. Now, we don't really know the circumstances of the man's death, but we can confirm the GBI is now investigating. Now, witnesses at the scene are saying a police officer shot the suspect after he tried to escape a police cruiser. Julian Miller with Metro Police says this neighborhood tends to be a busy one for police.
Small yards, lots of houses, lots of people in here, and things happen. We have had a lot of interest in this area, but we've had a lot of interest in a lot of areas.
Now, again, the GBI is now taking over the investigation because it does involve an officer. And guys, we'll stay on top of this throughout the rest of the night. And I know other people have details as well, but it's a very concerned neighborhood right now down there.
All right, appreciate it. Thank you, Brandon.
Meanwhile, a large crowd of residents, they've been on the scene since the shooting started.
Well, WJCL's Ashley Lincoln is working for you tonight. She has been canvassing that neighborhood, talking to some concerned witnesses, and she joins us live with the latest there. Ashley?
Well, Kevin and Jennifer, as you can see behind me, a couple of people are still out here. Just about a couple of hours ago, this was a completely different scene. Crime scene tape blocked a couple of these streets in this area. I talked to a couple of witnesses and people who live in the neighborhood, and they say frustration and anger are the two words that best describe how this community is feeling. Now, they say this is another young man that has died in these streets by a gun. Witnesses tell us they saw police handcuff the suspect and place him in the back of a squad car. Now, these witnesses say the suspect started to kick the back of the window, and that's when they say the officer got out before firing several shots into the suspect. Now, police have not confirmed any of this at this point. The GBI has taken this over at this time. They're taking over this investigation. But for people who saw what happened, they say they just don't feel safe in this community.
When the car stopped, all you see is the police officer come out of the driver's side door and pull the gun out. You ask the man, is you ready to die? Pull the trigger 3 times. You see the man laying on the ground, handcuffed. He's handcuffed, still handcuffed. You shot him 2 more times.
And again, this is reaction from the witnesses at the scene. There are a lot of different accounts we've been getting on what's happening today. Some people are saying the suspect was running from officers. Some even say that the suspect pulled a gun on the officer. But none of this has been confirmed. We are working very diligently trying to get down to all the details in this case. But we're going to have more on WJCL News at 5:30 and 6. But for now, reporting in Savannah, Ashli Lincoln for WJCL News.
All right, thanks so much, Ashley.
Thanks.